So, first of all, thank you so much for joining the session, and I'm very much impressed by your punctuality. Really, that's remarkable. Okay, and good morning. Tell me, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. And first of all, thanks a lot, for schedule the meeting. And I'm very happy to have you in this session. Yeah, and how are you? And
I am doing really great, and I think I have watched a lot of your videos because you have been talking to many trainers, right? So, I learned from those trainers, from you, and how relentless you are with your journey. That, gives me some kind of motivation that you should be consistent, whether it is YouTube or whether it is your English learning, whatever you do, you should love that and you should be consistent with it. So, you are also a kind of motivation for me, and I have watched a lot of your videos. You're doing great.
thanks a lot. And I'm very grateful to hear from you. And you're a big YouTuber. And, most of the times I read your comments. Most of the people give positive replays and positive comments, coming to the YouTube. And when a girl posts a video on YouTube, and many people uh, discourage her and they give negative comments. But
Mhm.
coming to you, you are totally different. And you only, and most of the time, 99% you get positive comments. That's too great. And that's a big thing.
Yeah, it is. It is a huge thing for me too, and I am super grateful for it. That somewhere I think universe gave me this chance to show up and to motivate people and share my journey, at the same time help others. And I think that is helping people, and I get really positive comments. Hardly I get one or two negative comments, and that I don't mind, because that's not about me, that's about themselves. Whatever they are going through, whatever they are struggling with, maybe because of that people say, negative things. Otherwise, if you meet people, if they are already, content with whatever they do, or they are satisfied and they are happy, even if you have faults, still they will motivate you, still they will say positive things to you, they will not say negative things, they will not criticize you. Because everybody who is in that position, who understands, they always understand that there is a room for improvement, and everybody goes through the same circumstances, goes through the same practices, and it takes time, they understand. But if a person who is not that much capable enough to understand now, even himself, then they are criticizing others too. Otherwise, you will be very impeccable with your words, that what you are saying to others and what you are saying to yourself too. So I don't take them seriously at all, because I understand this is just about themselves, not about me. Whatever I say, that is also about myself, mostly. Like if you are saying, Naveen, to me that, okay, you are super great, I get inspiration from me, it is not about me, it is about you. That from within you are that
Yes.
pure soul, from within that you are feeling motivated, you are positive with yourself, you are ready to master the language. That is why you find these things in me. It is about you mostly, right? In the same manner, that is why I don't take seriously any like negative comment.
Yes, and I heard few lines that we need to see ourselves in others, and
Hmm.
when you see yourself in others and you don't comment negatively, and yeah, and when we are in right track and we don't need to care about others.
True. So true.
Mm.
Because then you understand others' hurdles too, others' challenges too. At the same time, I believe in energy. So I don't know entirely, that I'm not an expert, but so far, whatever I have understood so far, that is like we are one energy. Whatever we are going to give back to the society or back to the universe, that will come to you at any moment,
Yes,
any time. So you should
absolutely, I
need
agree
be.
with your point.
Hmm. So that is why
And
I try to be very impeccable with my words. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. And I saw first your first vlog on YouTube, and mostly you used Hindi. I
Hmm.
think your vernacular, not your vernacular language, right?
Yeah,
Hindi, but you made that video in Hindi, and
yeah.
your first video, clapping go video with tutor Himanshu sir, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I watched them, and and how you transformed yourself from that level to this impeccable stage, and now you are in what we call, you can share your things, and you can explain, and you can tell a lesson on spoken English, and if if 100 students will come to you and you can handle them.
Mm-hmm.
So how you managed all things, and how it worked for you?
Mm. That is a big thing, I guess, that takes time, that takes patience, that takes consistent effort. Even when you are not feeling to do it, that time also you have to put efforts. And I think when you know your why, when you are clear about your why, and you feel at the same time, you feel satisfied. So I think when I started, I had a lot of doubts, I had a lot of fear, hesitation. But once after 6 months, when I was able to see some results in myself, and then I got that somewhere my words or my videos are helping others too, which first helped me to be consistent. Nothing else, consistent and motivated. But then I connected to many people, and because of those people, they didn't just help me to master this language, but they helped me to change my personality, the way I speak, the way I understand, the way I perceive them. Like I had short temper issues earlier, but then after understanding many people's hurdles, challenges, and perception, and especially when I connected to many married women who are, handling household chores, kids, family, business, YouTube, learning the language, like a lot of things they have been doing so far, and they are very good at managing. And I know it is very challenging for them. So these people taught me that I have everything. It's my privilege. So I shouldn't be like, when before starting, I had kind of thing like complaining or saying these things like how to handle and such thing. But I think these people not only helped me learning English, but in this way to change my way of thinking, my mindset, my energy, perception. So I think this journey itself has helped me a lot to change me, like it changed me, it transformed me entirely.
Great. And whenever you come across with any new vocabs, and which are not familiar to you, and how you handle them, and how you will frame new sentences by using that, we can see, we can divide the vocab into easy and medium, advanced,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
intermediate. When you encounter an advanced level vocabulary, and how you will handle it and how you will remember.
Okay, that's a very nice question, and I every single day I come across this situation, and I have few students who are very fond of learning new words. So they watch Instagram reels every day, and they learn new, very advanced words which I also don't know. And while having sessions with me, they use those words. And to be honest, I ask them, "What is the meaning of it?" And they tell me even the sentence, even if they are not able to recall the meaning exactly, like how to explain. Sometimes, like if a person is not good at explaining, they say that okay ma'am, I'll share on WhatsApp. So later they explain, share the whole meaning and explanation with example. This is one I do. I learn from my students always. And second is that I am not the person who goes with the dictionaries. So I'm not picking words from there. So I struggle to, okay, how to use in a word, like in a sentence, and how to construct a sentence. The thing is that I learn from reading or listening. So if you're watching something, so if you get any new word, you will get the whole sentence. So you will understand first the meaning. Second, you can guess, like you can infer the meaning from the sentence itself. Second, you can search the word and then you can make sentence because you got already how it is used in a sentence. While reading also it happens same. When you are reading, you will get the whole sentence, so you will be able to infer the meaning at the same time. If you want to use in a sentence, it would be easier for you. So I follow natural things: reading, listening, and asking my friends or people. If you are using, I am very open to it. Like, I don't know this, I don't know the meaning of it, just tell me. So this is how I learn, this is how I handle.
Amazing.
Yeah, what about
And
you?
sure. Whenever I come across with new words, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
I read that sentence two times, and
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that when you don't know the new word, and when you read that sentence, you
Mm-hmm.
can understand that, we can say that contextual understand
Yeah.
contextual.
Hmm.
Why? Because when you understand the sentence and you can predict the meaning of that new word.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's how
absolutely.
I do generally. Yes.
Great,
And
great,
I don't
great.
look at that only one word and what is that. I don't waste on that. And I just
Hmm.
go for, I read that passage, I read that
Yeah.
sentence again and again. So I can predict that.
And that's the
Even if I
right
don't,
way.
yeah,
Hmm.
yes, yeah, even if I didn't understand, I Google it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
whenever I Google a new word, I read examples also. When you encounter and when you read examples, and you can easily understand. And when you read just a word and its meaning, and you will forget.
Hmm.
And when
True.
you come with examples, three or
Hmm.
four, and you can
Hmm.
register those examples in your mind also, and when it is situation, and you can speak.
That's true. I mean, that's true. Let me tell you one thing that I come across. I encountered a few people who are preparing for SSC, UPSC, or banking. So, they have the habit of reading the Hindu newspaper and then note down a lot of words in their diaries, in their notebooks. So, they have, I think, 3 to 5 notebooks where they have written a lot of words. But the thing is that they write down the word meaning, word meaning, word meaning, and they don't open their books and notebooks again, and that is why they struggle when it comes to speaking. Even people who are preparing for UPSC, preparing for interviews, then they struggle a lot. And when I ask them meanings of those words, they are very good at, they can tell you the meanings, but they are not able to use while speaking. So I think following natural way is more essential when it comes to mastering vocabulary or anything, I guess. And that is somewhere something that I feel that if, so when you are learning in a natural way, then it doesn't become monotonous too. Like you are able to enjoy the process. That's why I ask them that, okay, if you know already the words, now pick every day 3 to 5 words, start using them, start making sentences. Yeah.
Yes. And
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I can say that, when you learn new words and its meaning, and you will remember for 1 week or 10 days.
Mm.
And then you will learn new word and you forget the old word which you learned already.
Yeah.
So here, my point is, when you learn any new word, you should apply in your real life, and you can frame the examples by using that word. And when you do like that,
Hmm.
and 99% you will not forget that word, and you can register in your mind.
Hmm.
That's what I say.
That's really amazing, and it works. And in my life, I think what worked well is that I somebody suggested me, and one tutor suggested me that start teaching. And when you start teaching,
Mhm.
the 2 words that you are going to teach one person, you will teach that to many other 40 students. You are going to teach those 2 words. Okay, so if you are going to teach to 40 words, 40 students to the same word, you will automatically be able to remember the word and use. And that helped me, honestly.
Yes, 100%. That is the best way to learn. Why?
Hmm.
Because when you are in teaching field, first you feel very responsible. And when you're teaching whenever we take any topic, and first you will, you prepare on the topic, right? When you are
Hmm.
entering into class, and again you deliver that topic. So here,
Hmm.
when we learn our own and we don't have any class to deliver a lesson,
Hmm.
and that is not work well comparatively.
Hmm.
And when you are in a teaching field, you feel responsibility. And one more important point is, and your students will raise a different type of doubts.
Hmm.
So when you need to clarify the doubts, right? So
True.
you check it in book or you check it in Google, and you will give reply to them. That works a
Hmm.
lot, and that is the best way to improve ourselves.
Yeah, teachers are always like students, and then they learn a
100%.
lot. And I have been learning a lot. It's like a magical thing for me that this is one which I don't need to, bother much about, and gradually and automatically, like naturally, I am learning. And like my students always feel connected to me. Like they feel like a family with me when they are with me, when they are learning with me. So it seems like they teach me a lot at the same time When they are learning
Mhm.
from me, they teach me, and I listen to them very carefully whenever they share something, any hurdle, any struggle, because I feel that everybody's journey is entirely different, and the way they perceive, the way they learn is also entirely different. It's not like what worked for me will gonna work for you, right? Maybe what worked for
Yes.
me that doesn't work for you, but something amazing, something different worked for you, and that you can tell me and I can leverage, right? I just want to know from you that since when have you been learning this language?
Uh, Actually, I have been learning from 2021. And
Twenty 2021.
am
Yeah,
I
okay.
audible?
Yeah, yeah, you're
Shall I
audible.
continue?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And I didn't work well. I didn't work on this language, and I just attended clapping sessions at that time. And actually, I am not good at grammar, and I didn't learn language in through grammar. No, I only uh, love speaking with others throughout India, and I love speaking with people and who already know English. Why? Because if I speak with them, if I do any mistake,
Mm,
and they correct me, and I can improve myself day by day, right? When I speak with the persons who you knew already. So that how worked me, and that how helped me a lot. And still today also, I don't open any grammar book, and I don't focus on grammar. No,
mm,
I just learn uh, by attending sessions, and whenever I watch videos and conversations, and I whenever if I encounter any new word, and I learn that word, and I will try to apply in my real life that word, and that's it. And I'm
wow.
not good at grammar. And when I open a grammar book, and if I read for 5 minutes, I get bored.
I think our journey is similar because I haven't learned grammar rules from books itself. As I already said, I enjoy reading, I enjoy listening to people, I enjoy talking to people. That's all. And that's something which has taught me a lot, which has helped me a lot. And I think people who go with grammar, I don't know how it works, but I think it takes a lot of time. At the same time, the journey becomes monotonous. You don't enjoy at all. And it becomes tougher and tougher every single time when you open these books. You feel this kind of you know, well, what I'm not getting the right word, but you feel bad about it. Like, okay, I don't know English and how to master it, and you are mugging
Yes.
up the grammar rules again and again, and you feel
Yeah.
frustrated because at certain point of time you realize that you know every grammar pattern. When you open the book, like these people, mug up all the grammar rules. When you ask, they were like they are on their tips, on their fingertips. They can tell you any pattern in detail.
Yes.
But, and then they feel frustrated that these guys don't know grammar, but they are speaking. And I know every pattern in detail, but I'm not speaking. I have one student recently when I started an intermediate batch. So I have one student. She is an English teacher already. She has been teaching in a school for 10 years. She is
Great.
teaching grammar for 10 years. Can you believe? And when
Hmm.
it comes to speaking, she struggles. So I
Hmm.
think I also don't go with this that learning grammar first. I hate if I had started learning grammar with books, like language with books, I wouldn't have achieved this level and I wouldn't have fallen in love with the language. I started loving the language. I fell in love because of listening, because of reading, because of speaking, I guess. And that is why I love this work too, when it comes to helping people. And that is why I give freedom to my students to, no matter how many mistakes you make, but you have to speak more and more. I just force and I just, encourage them a lot to speak more and more at length. I always give time if they are in group that speak at least for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So I think speaking comes by speaking, so you should not be bothering. And one more thing, that recently I watched a lot of native speakers where they are saying the same thing, that we native speakers don't think much of the grammar patterns and we don't know exactly. And we make while speaking mistakes. And if you listen, Naveen, anyone, any native speakers, they are making mistakes. But we
Yes,
Indians are very
100%
much
correct.
conscious about it. Like, oh, we made a mistake. So what happened?
Yeah.
It's a process.
And yeah.
Yeah,
And mistakes are very common in learning process. And
absolutely.
when you don't do mistakes, and how you will improve yourself,
Hmm.
you need to do mistakes, and don't do the same mistake again.
Hmm.
Yeah, and learn from the mistakes. Do
Yeah.
mistakes and learn from mistakes, and easily you can improve yourself and you can level up yourself.
Hmm.
That's what I believe.
And I
And
want to tell you
one more
one
thing,
thing. Yeah,
and
yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
sure,
Go ahead.
go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell you one thing that you said, I am not good at grammar. So I want to correct you that you are good at grammar. Don't say this. Because so far I have heard you that you are not making mistakes. You are using it like in a proper manner. You are able to construct sentence in a well manner. And I think you don't need to say this anymore that I'm not good at grammar. You can say I was not good at grammar, just like I say I was not good at English, but I am now. So you can also change it. Yeah, that's all. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And always, there is a scope to improve ourselves, and that is why I generally say like that. But
Mhm.
when I say I don't know grammar, few new learners take as inspiration, and he don't know the grammar and he's speaking fluently. So why I can't learn? And I can also, I will start my journey today onwards, and I will learn and I will try to speak. If I do mistakes also, I don't care. I will start today onwards. I spoke with a few learners personally, and I suggested them, don't think about others. And they judge you, and who judge you? And when they are good at English, they don't judge you. They give you assistance, or they give support, or they teach you new things, how to improve yourself. They don't judge.
Mhm.
So generally, who don't have work, and who is bad to the others, and they only judge you. And first of all, I will tell the learners, and don't think about others. You just do your work, and whenever you are in right track, and don't think about others. That's
So
what
true.
I believe, and that's what I share learners.
So do I, Naveen. So do I, because I also believe in it. See, I was saying that I think we both agree on that thing that we didn't think of people or we didn't think of mistakes when we started. So if you watch my first, second initial videos, you will see how pathetic I was. I wasn't able to construct sentences. I wasn't able to think properly. I wasn't able to, use words properly. I was making a lot of mistakes, but I didn't care at all about people. So once you stop thinking about others and start thinking about yourself only then you can improve in any skill. It's not always about English. Anything you want to improve, just don't think about people. Okay, I'm going to start today doing this and people will judge me. What? Let them judge you. Let them laugh at you. But one day they will ask you, they will ask for the advices, they will ask what methods did you use. So don't think about it. And I think you will agree on it that, okay, when you started, you were also not good, but you didn't think of mistakes and people. They are not going to serve us.
Yeah.
So why would we think about them?
100% correct. And when you are, when you think about others, you don't move forward, and you just, stay there where you are. Always you stay there, and after 1 year, after 2 years, and you cannot go ahead when you
Hmm.
think about others.
Hmm.
But, you focus on your target, and just skip others.
Hmm.
That's it.
Hmm.
That help you a lot. And what he will think about me if I do mistake. And don't bother about that.
Absolutely. I mean, I want to ask you one more thing that how do you stay consistent? Like it's been a long time that you have been learning the language, mastering, though I can see there is a huge improvement in yourself. The way you are presenting yourself, the way you are, your body language, your facial expression, smile, hand gesture, and the calmness is there. You are able to speak slowly that people can understand. So these all things, take time to master, and I know that you have been consistent with it and that is why you are able to, but I many people are not able to maintain the consistency. So how do you do that, and what other people can follow.
Yeah. And I can say that I am not learning. I'm
Hmm.
just enjoying the process. That's it. So when you enjoy the process and you don't get bored and you don't get nervous, when you enjoy the session and when you love speaking with others and you don't think like it is a class and I'm going to learn this today, I'm going to learn new vocabulary or I'm going to learn pronunciation. Okay,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are
power
audible.
cut. Sorry, sorry for the
No problem.
inconvenience.
No
Power.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you enjoy the process and you will be consistent on it. And
Hmm.
most probably, I can say that, uh, don't learn English, like, you're learning English, you're learning English. You
Hmm.
just, enjoy the process. I can say that when you enjoy and you can improve yourself and you can achieve what you want to achieve. That is what
True.
I believe and that is what I do. And whenever I attend sessions with tutors,
Hmm.
and sometimes, most of the times, I didn't prepare. I just do extemporaries. I give extempore speeches. I do extemporaries. Most of the times extemporaries helped me a lot. And when you
Wow.
prepare, and it's like, you prepared and you are giving, you are writing and you are what by hearting, something
Hmm.
like that. When you speak on extempore and you get, how you are getting new words and you recollect new words from your gallery
Hmm.
without preparation, how it's a amazing feeling. And when you watch that session recording and I didn't prepare and I performed well, and you can uh, feel that most, what we call satisfying, and you can say that what we call you can introspect yourself, earlier days how I was and now I improved a lot. And
Hmm.
yeah, that's what I did, and that's what I do regularly.
Amazing. And I agree that when you make learning a little fun and you remember your why you started learning, and then you analyze yourself, you are not comparing with others, you just analyze yourself, how you started and how you are doing. And one more thing, as you mentioned, that do not prepare, do not buy heart or mug up. No, use whatever there is in your subconscious mind or in your bank memory bank. Only then you can see that you are improving or not. Otherwise, when you are preparing beforehand, you are mugging up, you will be able to present that much only. And if even people struggle to present that too when they are mugging up, and this happens. I conducted I mentioned a story on my Instagram, and that time somebody asked me, like, whenever I remember, also I am not able to speak and I'm not able to present. And that's where I share that you should go spontaneously. Only then you will be able to speak and improve. Yeah.
Yes, and one more thing, when you buy heart and when you forget that line and you will stuck and you don't continue with your session and you stuck and you get nervous and what like that. And when
Mhm.
you come with fresh mind and you can easily enjoy the session and you can give spontaneous answers. And
Mm.
spontaneous answers always matters a lot. Coming,
Mm.
don't by heart anything. And if you by heart and you can remember for 1 week or 5 days, and after that you may not remember, and
Mm.
that will not work for you.
Agree. Even when when you are speaking spontaneously, you will realize sometimes you share the things which you were not aware earlier. Okay, I know this too, or I can share this too. Okay, that was also in my
Yes.
subconscious mind. That happens with me many times. When somebody asks me questions, somebody brings some kind of doubts, and after giving the answers, after yeah, performing, and then I realize, okay, I knew that too. Okay, I am able to speak about this topic too. Such things I come across and I feel great about it later. So you should go with spontaneous thing. Okay, I think
Yes.
we have to just wind this session up right here, but I think there are a lot of things still we guys
Sure.
can
And
discuss. Yeah. And I would love to
Yeah.
connect to you
And
again. Mm-hmm.
one last question for you.
Yeah.
And I saw your old videos, and in that, your mama took to exam, and the dialogue was, Mamu, how is it on bike? That in your English journey, how he helped you, how he supported you. May I know? And if it is okay for you, and you can explain. Otherwise, that is your wish.
No, that was just about like that was not about English at all. That was just about like I was that was the last banking exam I gave. So when I started this journey, like till August, maybe I was preparing for banking, and then I stopped. So I think I went to give that exam, and that was the last one. And that time I met him only, and after that I didn't meet yet. He lives really far. So I think in my English journey, I think I am the only one who has helped. Apart from this, my audience is the big support which has helped me a lot. Yeah. But I'm glad that you observed that and you watched my old videos too.
Yeah. Yes. And
Yeah.
how you transformed, that is, motivation for many others want
Mm,
to learn English. And when you
absolutely.
see your old video, and when you see your, we can see your transformation. And if you have willpower, and we also can learn like her, and
Mm,
how she prepared. And we saw your
mm,
beginning, and we are seeing currently how you are in a phase, and where you can express anything, and where you can express your ideas in English easily and fluently, and
mm,
without any fillers.
mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
that's
am
help
able to
that
see
help
Title
to
Sir in you. I have watched a lot of videos, your videos with Title Sir.